all of the fans inside the ground are season ticket holders, and of course all of their details will be on file. So, the home side officially today, Eintracht Norderstedt, get things moving. They're all in red with the black trim. And Leverkusen all in black, looking to get past this fourth tier side who play their football in the Regionalliga Nord. Just joining me after the kickoff, I'm Phil Bonney. I'll be with you all the way through to the end of the game. It might be 90 minutes, it might be 120, or it might be 120 plus penalties. There will be a result in this game today. The German Bundesliga and DFB-Pokal have 5 substitutions available to them this season, as was after the restart. And in the cup competition, it won't be a draw. It will either be one side or the other winning, or they will take it to extra time, to halves of 15 minutes, and then a penalty shootout. 5 each, and then sudden death if it's still level. Aránguiz and Demirbay in the centre of the midfield, along with Florian Wirtz. It's Lars Bender, who's playing alongside his twin brother today, Sven. This is Demirbay. Blocked by Evans Niako. Ghanaian German who has played for Dortmund, Fortuna Düsseldorf and Hamburg in his time, but all of those in the reserve side. Leverkusen will be aware that only one finalist from the last 16 seasons has gone on to be knocked out in the first round the following season. That was Eintracht Frankfurt, who were beaten at 4th tier side 2 seasons back. Absorber. Sven Bender to his brother. Lars popping that one into the danger area. Norderstedt playing with 4 at the back, with Philip Koch in front of them and 4 in the midfield, and Jan Lunneberg all on his own up front. He might have a lonely afternoon. Aránguiz, who's taken over as captain this season for Leverkusen, which is interesting as he speaks very little German. Bellarabi brought it down nicely. Bender, Demirbay, Wirtz. Leverkusen already with plenty of possession in this opening 3 minutes. Oh, Evans Niako was sloppy there. That's let Leverkusen in. And the first goal scored by Lars Bender. That is the sort of balletic movement that you cannot afford at this sort of level when you're playing this kind of opposition. Lars Bender, who last scored against Bayern in the Cup back in 2018. You can see that's the moment there, that little ballet flick, or whatever you want to call it, has let Leverkusen in. And that's the worst possible start for Eintracht Norderstedt, sending goalkeeper Lars Huxall the wrong way. Before this game, they said that they will take this game very seriously, Leverkusen. It's one we have to win. The match is important in respect of getting ready for the new campaign, and of course it is, because the Bundesliga starts next weekend. And Wolfsburg are the opponents. And they might prove a little more resilient than Norderstedt are at the moment. And again, another careless clearance that could cost them. Leverkusen with just that one friendly game in the gap between their match against Inter Milan and this one. Bender moves it out. This is Florian Wirtz. Evans trying to make up for an earlier mistake. Bellarabi's ball is an easy catch for Lars Huxor. Only ever played one cup game before. Well done by Nick Gutmann. A little run from Jordan Brown, the captain, but he's been intercepted by Bellarabi. He's dumped unceremoniously on his backside. So Wirtz. Bellarabi. Leverkusen moving the ball. Very quickly between them. Almost like watching a training detail. It's good stuff. Demobai's gone for spectacular, and he can do them. And the 300 fans giving that a little round of applause. It's 71 days since the cup final. They lost, of course, to Bayern München. Tapsoba getting forwards. Played 3 cup games last season, didn't score in them. Always very difficult for the underdogs to come back if they go a goal down early. It requires a certain amount of resilience and faith in your own ability. Sven to the goal scorer Lars now. Bellarabi. Amiri. Tapsoba, and as expected, this first 10 minutes, Leverkusen basically entrenched in Norderstedt's half. That's a good ball. The flag stayed down. The finish is pure. And Nadim Amiri makes it 2 in the 10th minute. Onside. Ref's assistant well positioned. The flag stayed down. Well-timed run from Amiri. And Lars Huxall concedes a second goal in under 10 minutes. Wirtz stopped in his tracks. Lucas Alario makes it 3, and it's starting to look a little embarrassing already. Just 2 minutes after the last goal. Motivated Leverkusen, 34 days after their last competitive match, that quarter-final 2-1 loss to Inter Milan. And it looks so easy. Bullet header as well from Lucas Alario. He likes to score at home. Scored 7 times last season, and 6 of them were in this stadium. Mountains trying to lift his side, literally. As I said, they've never played each other before, and the way things are going, Norderstedt will not want to play them again in a hurry. Little slip from Lars Bender. Leverkusen with only 1 loss in their last 10 away games. Although technically this is an away game, it is in their own stadium. There's a lot of black shirts around this season in the Bundesliga. Gladbach have got quite a nice one as well. And the Leverkusen one looks quite sharp. They're charged for a Champions League place at the end of last season, ran out of steam, and they'll be in the Europa League again, but European competition can be very rewarding. Quarter of an hour gone. Not a single corner so far. Norderstedt happy to hassle for the ball. You can hear the players communicating with one another. Aránguiz was Charlie, Charlie, they were shouting at him. Taps up all the time to come back and collect that comfortably. Now, I mentioned Leverkusen's shirt. Eintracht Norderstedt have got a world first shirt on today. It's water and virus resistant, I'm led to believe. Somebody's having one over on me, I'm not sure, but it's made of a special material. Unfortunately, it's not conceding goal resistant. 3 goals down already. And Leverkusen looking to score more. Bellarabi thrashed that one over the top. You can afford to miss opportunities when you're 3-0 up. Slip. I think that just brushed the bar. He hit the woodwork 9 times last season in the Bundesliga. Kevin Folland, of course, has gone to Monaco, and Kai Havertz, much publicised move to Chelsea. But they still have acquired well with Patrick Schick coming into the side. Got the youngster Florian Wirtz coming through as well. Leverkusen expecting a lot of themselves this season. Radetzky didn't miss a single minute last season in goal for Leverkusen. Hasn't had a lot to do so far in this game either. Nearly of the ball has been with Leverkusen. Aránguiz looking for that vertical ball straight through the lines. This lovely stuff. Alario waits too long. Wirtz inside, little cut back. And Norderstedt escaped that one without coming to grief. Sinkrava with the throw-in quickly taken. Aránguiz to Bender, who wants the ball back again, but he's not going to get it. Demirbay. Not ideal for Florian Wirtz. Against Martins, who retired as a footballer in 1989, played in the lower leagues. In 1989, most of his side weren't actually born. So it'll be important for the Leverkusen back line that they keep a clean sheet today in this game. They've got Wolfsburg away, and then their first home game of the season here in this stadium will be against RB Leipzig. And that'll be a test as well. Leipzig scored 3 yesterday and got themselves into the next round. pointed out that Leverkusen have had loads of possession in this game, but in the Bundesliga last season, only Bayern had more possession than Leverkusen did. Amiri. Oh, lovely movement. Wirtz doesn't make a mistake. And Leverkusen conjure up a fourth. Exquisite passing between the Leverkusen front line. Makes it 4-0. The clearance straight to the edge of the box. Always a risky business. Amiri. And Wirtz getting his first cup goal, unless I'm very much mistaken. Simon Rolfes there will be enjoying this. He's on side just for a second. Jan Luneberg, formerly of St. Pauli, scored a couple of goals in the final that the cup final that brought them to this first round of the big cup, as it were. It's quite a complicated system as to who qualifies for the DFB Cup. First two leagues all qualify, and then top half of the third flight, and then some of the cup winners from around the various different associations in the different states and parts of Germany. Needless to say, it's not always clear exactly who's qualified. Ball nearly squeezed through to Zinkgraven. Good tackling from the captain. Persistence. They're 4-0 up. But this is one of the games that they're using as preparation for the coming season. Tapsoba. Great vision. Needs a good ball into the box. Evans Nyako pushes it wide. This is Nick Gutmann. Come on, lads. Keep going. Think positive was what was coming off the Eintracht bench there. Solid challenge. Giving it away. And then won it back. It is 4-0 already, and we're not even at the half-hour mark. I'm wondering exactly how many changes Peter Bosch will make. I dare say he'll use all 5 substitutions. Norderstedt forward in numbers. They can afford to be. Oh, that's a poor pass, though. Alario trying to make things difficult. And in the end, he did force a mistake from Yuri Maxson. Good stuff. Coach is enjoying that. Coach ball is a good one. Dana Kummerfeld. Taps over. That's a little more like it. That's what they need to find. Get the feeling they were a little in awe at the beginning, Norderstedt. Now they realise that they need to give a good account of themselves, just for their own personal satisfaction and pride. They will know only too well that towards the end of the season, Leverkusen played in the final against Bayern, quarter-final against Inter Milan. Oh, that was cheeky, and Lars Huxall at least had plenty of time to see that one coming. The first corner of the game. Bang on target, though, from Karim Demirbay. That's going to make a lot of Leverkusen fans smile. Seen a few of those over the coming season. It seems that somebody's dropped a €50 note down by that front goalpost, because that's where everybody's congregating. Wasn't far off. It was an interesting corner. Very nearly from the captain. Nearly dipped in. Sinclair bumping Gutmann off the ball. Eddie, of course, is Edmund Tapsoba. Koch outdone by Wirtz. Amiri. Leverkusen looking for a fifth. Amiri looking to score it all on his own. He's annoyed with himself. And drove up a cul-de-sac, really. There was nowhere for him to go. Second corner of the game, though. 6 goals from corners this season. Or the last season, I should say, for Leverkusen in the Bundesliga. Demirbay hits it well. The flick on to the back post, and an acrobatic conversion from the captain. He was moving at speed. And Leverkusen have 5. And it looks like Jens Martens packing his bag and going home. That was a well-taken goal, actually. That wasn't easy to flick his foot round there. The contact was all it needed. So, Amiri, Alario, Aránguiz, Bender and Wirtz are ruining 4th Division Eintracht Norderstedt's afternoon. And there's only half an hour gone. Alario's in the centre. That's who he's looking for. Overhit it a bit, and Sinclaver really able to optimise what he has. Amiri, he'll curl it. Oh, that's a corker from Amiri. He really put some banana on that one, and has left Lars Huxall shaken. 5-6 goals in half an hour. There was a little contact with a hand there, but no video assistant referee here, and that one went unnoticed. But that was a delightfully curled ball from Amiri. That's made up for his earlier indiscretion when he didn't release the ball earlier. So Amiri now on a hat-trick. Very quiet in the Bay Arena. But Lars Bender not moving too easily. That's one of the problems that he and his brother have often had, is that they do get a lot of injuries. One of the reasons for giving up the captain's armband to Charles Aránguiz was the fact that injury tends to keep Bender out quite a lot. Still a quarter of an hour to go in this first half, and at the moment Leverkusen don't seem to be at all interested in letting up. Offside was the appeal, but he certainly wasn't. There were a couple of red shirts playing him onside. Block. Going out for a goal kick. Tried to control that ball, but Aránguiz was straight on him. Now a chase for Amiri, who's on a hat-trick now. Yuri Maxson forcing him to back off. Sinclaver. Aránguiz. Swapping play over to the other side. Big thumbs up from Karim Bellarabi. Sun was in his face, but controlled the ball. That wasn't so brilliant from Bender. And the Leverkusen fans will be happy with their 6 goals in half an hour. As will Rudy Fuller. You can see he's enthralled. Now, this is a game that Leverkusen were expected to win comfortably and without giving the game away. I don't think that forecast is going to be changed in any way, shape or form. What will be interesting to see is whether or not Norderstedt can get a shot on goal over the 90 minutes. Alario. Marco got in the way. Long ball, which Lukas Radecki makes short work of. Just looking at some of the first round victories that have produced a lot of goals. There's quite a few. The biggest one was probably Bayern against Waldberg, post-war, that is. Some big results during the war years. But, 1997. Bayern put 16 past Waldberg. That's the appeal earlier on. Amiri's ball is really well weighted, and then Bellarabi can't follow it up, but they've not cleared it, Norderstedt. They can still get hurt here. Good ball. Good one. Niako. Rim out wide. Oh, frustrating. Anna Kummerfeld. Yes, I think I might have said earlier that they've come up from near Hamburg. A lot of these players have played for some of the other Hamburg teams, not only Hamburg themselves, but also Concordia Hamburg.
Get flow, get flow. Good, jongen.
Almost went through. Free kick for Norderstedt. They've taken it quickly. That's clever. They need to use everything they can, and that was not worth. Certainly was worth an effort. An opportunity nearly taken. Nearly taken very well. Wirtz thought he might have had a free kick there. Aránguiz. Oh, that's a lovely turn. That was well done by Johan von Knebel. No foul. Managed to keep out of the way, and now bullet-like attack from Leverkusen. Do break quickly. Keen on wandering through the entire defence on their own now. Amiri's had one go at it. Alario fancied it then. And you wouldn't put it past them actually to be able to do that. Demirbay thought about hitting that one. Maybe you should have done. Amiri. Well, he can't hit all of them from distance perfectly. A little roundup of some of the goals. He's putting that one in actually with his thigh, but that was the pick of the bunch. The 6th goal from Amiri. Well, Lars Huxall, the goalkeeper for Norderstedt, up to this point had played once in the cup and let in 3 goals. He's let in twice that in the first half an hour. Four minutes to go to the break. And Norderstedt will have to regroup. And I dare say Leverkusen will think about who will start the second half. Shoot was the call. Taken down nicely by Aránguiz. Such cool, calm, technical ability. Just working out a way around the defence in Carver. Didn't get underneath it to give it that necessary height that would have made it dangerous. Aránguiz, Bender. Outside of him is Bellarabi. Wirtz has come closer, but Bender is the better option. Amiri wants to bend that one again. They were all waiting for it this time. An important header too. Amiri working for the team. Touch-offs, movement from Leverkusen, looking for that gap that will arise sooner or later. Amiri's pass was wayward. Wanting to use his speed, but there wasn't quite enough room for him to do that. Fabian Gaal with the clearance. First contact let him down. I think we might get to see Patrick Schick in the second half of this game. Last attack of the half, I would imagine. Time is now up. Yes, referee brings the first half to a close. Applause from the selected 300s. 6-0. That's the score at half-time. Eintracht Norderstedt 0, Bayer Leverkusen 6. Hello, welcome back to the Bayer Arena, and there are some substitutions going on, as probably thought would happen with Eintracht Norderstedt, but also the big moment that Leverkusen fans around the world have been waiting for. Patrick Schick coming on. He comes on, as does Moussa Diaby. Lucas Alario got his goal and he's off now. Patrick Schick will get the chance to score his first goal for Leverkusen. The way things have been going, that would be no surprise. 6-0, they come out after the break. A couple of substitutions as well for technically the home side. As I said, they opted to swap their home rights. Evans Niarko's come off for Dylan Williams, and Niels Brunning is on as well on the left wing. Patrick Schick getting his first touches. Some people say this is an easy piece of silverware to win. 6 games is all you have to win, and the trophy is yours. Easier said than done, though. Bend up. Leverkusen will be in no great hurry to do anything, and what they won't want is any injuries. They will want to keep a clean sheet, but if they give players like Patrick Schick the chance to score, he will want to make his arrival felt. Lucas Alario got a goal. And now that Kevin Folland's gone, everyone will be jostling for position, especially with the addition of Patrick Schick. Patrick Schick only trained twice up to now. But what Bosch had seen, he said had been good, so he could play a role, and well, here he is playing a role on the pitch now for Leverkusen, who are comfortably in the lead. 6 goals so far. That's nicely done by Bellarabi. The cutback didn't fall quite right for Demirbay. Moussa Diaby not up to match speed. What was probably really his first touch. He was onside too, and he just didn't make proper contact with it. Really only had about 1.5 weeks to prepare for this game, an unusually short length of time to get a team ready for a new campaign, but The players who were at Leverkusen last season know how they want to play this season, as how Peter Bosz saw it and explained it on Friday. Leverkusen, like Gladbach, have only made a couple of minor changes. Gladbach, of course, didn't lose any of their top players, so Leverkusen after Havertz. Will possibly be a different proposition, but one player is not the team, and with Florian Wirtz playing so well already, who knows what will happen. The question remaining is, will Norderstedt actually get a shot on goal? So far, that hasn't been the case. Diaby. Oh, Schick. And then Bellarabi made a right mess of that. At 6-0 up, you can afford to, but that sharpness will be commented on, I'm sure. That went straight through Schick's legs and nearly went through Bellarabi's. And that was the first thing that Diaby did to Schick on his arrival. He nutmegged him in the box. Flag down. Schick heading towards goal. Wirtz. Wasn't the best of balls for Diaby to do anything with. Nicely done, dealt with by Tapsoba. When they get the ball, Norderstedt just seem to have this rush of blood to the head, and things don't seem to work for them. So, claiming that one. Norderstedt, as I mentioned, came into this competition via the Hamburg State Cup. They got through to the final for the 4th time in the last 5 seasons. They won the cup final. 2 spectacular goals from 2 players who, one of them's on the bench, Rico Bork. Got things going for them. Johan von Knebel was the other one. Possession kept very well by Leverkusen. And I know I keep banging on about it, but they really are treating this as a warm-up for their game next weekend against Wolfsburg, and as the Bundesliga comes back. Oh, that was well taken down by Demirbay. Wasn't quite sure where the ball was, but he did the necessary work. had this a lot in the first half. Leverkusen just moving the ball around, looking for the gap and then exploiting it. And they scored after 4 minutes in the first half, Leverkusen. But, they're finding it tougher going. Norderstedt a little more solid in this second half. I mean, they don't want to have a landslide tally of goals against them if they can help it. By upended rather effectively. By Dylan Williams. Really, fellas, doesn't look at all nervous now. Here come Auburn Oiland. Will they get a shot on goal? Can they get a consolation goal? That would certainly cheer them up. Schick. Alario. Almost looks like a practice session. Roy Leverkusen are moving the ball around. That's a good movement from Wirtz there. They very nearly sprung the offside trap. Oh, Diaby was sharp in there. Finish was needed from Schick and it didn't come. Well, that's the second big opportunity he's had to open his Leverkusen account. Balarabi's ball. And, very well gathered by Moussa Diaby. He was frustrated that they didn't put that one in. Norderstedt finished 6th in the Regional League North, Regionalliga Nord last season, but it was a campaign that was obviously cut off and stopped by the virus. It's probably the strongest team that the club's been able to field in the Cup. As I said, 6th place was the best finish they've ever had. Normally, as I said, this would be played at the Edmund Plambeck Stadium just outside Hamburg. But because of the organisational costs relating to the coronavirus regulations, they opted to play it here. By Patrick Schick wants to score. And it's what he's collecting his paycheck for. And there was a timely block by Fabian Grau which has sent it across for, well, I think it's only the third corner of the game. All of them have been for Leverkusen. First touch wasn't brilliant, and the second one was much better, but still played back into Leverkusen's hands. Nearly an hour gone. No goals in the second half. It does seem that Leverkusen are taking it a little easier. Ball won by Schick. Wirtz. Alario lurking on the edge of the box. Come a bit deeper now to collect the ball. Wirtz again, the 17-year-old, picking out Alario again. It's a nice cutback. Nobody there to benefit from it, though. Norderstedt came away with that very nicely. Niels Brunning's back heel won them a little bit of room. Bender's there if he needs to use him, but Alario quite happy to play cat and mouse. Norderstedt have managed to have a little bit more possession in this second half. Alario trying to set up Daily Sinkhaver. It's a nice little passage of play from Norderstedt, showing that they can move the ball around amongst themselves, but Leverkusen's pressure forcing them back, but they did keep possession. Into the advertising hoardings. Cut out at exactly the right moment, and now they're able to come forward with Grau. Brunning's ball into the centre, and that's the first real piece of action that Radetzky's had to involve himself with. And I think Alexandra Real de Cunha might be coming on for Norderstedt. Offside, though. That won't count. Good spot from the referee's assistants. Indeed, Alexandra da Cunha joins the fray. takes the place of Dana Kummerfeld. Normally plays right back, but I think he'll be a little more central, possibly. There he is. Might just jiggle their formation a little bit to incorporate him. I think Florian Wirtz is well worth keeping an eye on, the number 27 for Leverkusen. He's young, very promising. And as Havertz moves on, he might just move into the vacuum left. By the now Chelsea player. Lars Huxall, 33 goals conceded last season, 7 clean sheets in the Regionalliga. In terms of goals, it's dried up ever so slightly. 5 minutes past the hour, still 6-0. In fact, all goals within the first half hour, pretty much. By opting to go the more complicated route. Good touch off from Diaby, or at least the idea was good. Just a bit too far away from Wirtz to be really useful. Sinkara demo by Aránguiz, the captain. Trying to go through there, and Yuri Markson was aware of exactly what he was trying to do. Alario just stopped his run just at the point where he realised he should have kept on running. Aránguiz had spotted him and tried to thread the ball through. That's Joel Puyanpalo up there, not in the squad today. Mind you, he's in good company. There's quite a few players. It was his birthday today as well. Diaby, he loves to run the defence. Oh, he's run out of room. Flag goes up and brings Norderstedt's hopes to a sudden stop. Did well to stay on his feet there, Diaby. All on his own, needs a little support. And he ran into the brick wall that is Edmund Tapsoba. Chance now. They've really missed some sitters in this second half. Just a little too casual. Nine times out of 10, you'd expect Moussa Diaby to bury that one. As I said, I do get the feeling that the fire has gone out of the Leverkusen attack there. Taking a little easier. Or giving Norderstedt a bit of an easier ride in the second half. Alario looking for his goal. Good save by Lars Huxall. With a bit of a point to prove. That was actually a good block as well as a save. Substitution, I think, was soon going to be in the offing. Struck low and it's gone past everyone. It was a dangerous corner. In fact, it's a triple substitution. Julian Baumgartlinger. Well, he'll take over from Charles Aránguiz, I'm fairly sure. Alexander Dragovic is going to come on as well, as is Ezequiel Palacios. No Leon Bailey today, of course, for Bayer Leverkusen. He's still stuck in Jamaica. Dragovic will take over in defence from Bender. Norderstedt on an excursion into Leverkusen territory. This is a little something else. Didn't come to anything, and that's left them a little open now. Moussa Diaby and Florian Wirtz Pouring forwards, Patrick Schick was the man they were trying to feed in an attempt to get him his first Leverkusen goal. It wasn't forthcoming. Gatlinger. Scored twice last season in the Bundesliga, Julian Baumgartlinger. Best season he'd ever had. Wirtz trying to get in behind, but Dragovic took over the responsibility. Quarter of an hour to play, and Leverkusen seemingly quite content with the scoreline. That'll be another throw in for team in black. Dragovic. Palacios. Doing it by getting it back from Wirtz. A little bit better from Norderstedt, or at least it was. That's going in. No, it's not. Good block. And the defenders congratulate their goalkeeper, and why not? It was a good block in the end. Thought it might just creep in. Diaby refusing to give up on the ball, and he got his legs to it, the keeper. Another corner. Number 5 of the game. None of them for Norderstedt, all for Leverkusen. Bit deeper, header off the bar. Was that in? We'll not know. It is now. Schick got his goal. And it's now 7-0. There was players falling over each other there. Oh, did it go over the line the first time? No, it didn't. Schick was there to put it in and grab his first goal. Sven Bender's header, though, was what caused all the trouble. And a resolute-looking Patrick Schick. Gets his goal. Not a lot to celebrate, really, when you're 7-0 up against the side 3 divisions below you. It would almost be disrespectful to celebrate, but he'll be pleased. Diaby. Dragovic. Carver wins another corner. players going down in the box. The referee is going to award a penalty. Great big tug of the shirt. And a chance to make it. Well, that's an interesting decision. If that was a yellow card, surely it should have been a penalty. Well, that's the captain, Brown, that got the yellow. Wirtz trying to steer that one home.
Solo, kijk.
Wirtz steers it in. And Demirbay denied again by Lars Huxall, who's had a very busy afternoon, it has to be said. He's blocked quite a few. And there was a slip. And another slip, and then the header. Ball did not cross the line until Patrick Schick stuck his head on the end of it. That was a very strange decision. Another corner. Boom. I think we're going to see a lot of Florian Wirtz in the coming season. Another substitution. Leslie Karschau coming on for Yuri Maxson. Karschau, centre-back by trade, gets to play against the big boys of Bayer Leverkusen. I think always when a side so many leagues below a Bundesliga team comes, they always want to give the top team a bit more of a problem than Norderstedt have done today. So they'll feel a little let down by themselves that they didn't get a shot on target. So far, they still have about 9 minutes. Schick putting the ball back. Chested down. Diaby. Back to Schick. Queuing up again. Palacios. Headed out as far as Baumgartlinger. Well, it skipped away from Diaby. Karschau got the ball away just for a couple of seconds. It'll soon be coming back his way. Leverkusen looking for an 8th goal this afternoon. Bender, a couple from Amiri, Alario, Wirtz, Schick and Aránguiz. Anybody else? Demirbay. Palacios. Goodness me, he hooked that one badly. Probably could have had a few more had it not been for the goalkeeper Lars Huxall. University of New Hampshire Wildcats he turned out for not so long ago. This is his second spell at Norderstedt. Between 2019 and 2022 is how long his contract runs, but he was here before, between 16 and 18. 2016 and 2018, that is. Chases on. Sinclair. Leverkusen never lost to a team from the fourth tier of German football. It's the third consecutive cup game away at a fourth tier side, technically. But, as mentioned, due to the virus, it was easier to change to here. Demirbay testing his long-range targeting system. And to give the goalkeeper his due, I think he would have got that had it been on target. Always a Leverkusen player there to bring to an abrupt end any kind of attack that Norderstedt have fancied. Wirtz, Schick, Demirbay. Still Demirbay shovels it off towards Palacios. Demirbay slowly getting up. Diaby gave that too much. Just a couple more minutes and then Norderstedt will be able to concentrate on qualifying for the competition next season. Disappointing for Jens Martens. But those are the breaks when you come up against a big side in the first round. Always exciting, but unless things go your way, it can be a bad day at the office for the underdogs. Here, Jens Martens, the Eintracht coach, trying to motivate his players, which at 7-0 down is going to be a tough ask for anybody. Last minute been called. Schick tried to just dink that ball over the top to Wirtz. Nice idea. I'm fairly confident in saying that the referee won't add any time on at the end of the 90 minutes. Into the netting, but not the right netting from White. Hasn't managed to grab himself a goal today. He's tried. Just a little drag back. The shot always rising. Time is up, and I get the feeling that Stocks will put them out of their misery. Once this kick is taken, that's it. It's all over. Eintracht Norderstedt lose by 7-0 against Bayer Leverkusen. A home game away from home, and a long way away from the second round of the DFB-Pokal. It's finished Norderstedt 0, Leverkusen 7.